God bless you. God bless you. How are you, everybody? Good people. Day number 8, Consecration 2024. As you see, I'm driving, and my eyes are on the road, but I got lights. And when the lights turn red, I can talk. So obviously right now I'm at a red light. But this is the day the Lord has made. I thank God for it, and I thank God for you. Today, day 8, Consecration 2024, we're talking about what provision looks like. What provision looks like. Let's add a caveat. What does God's provision look like? Okay, what does God's provision look like? Because I need everybody to understand, beloved, that the Lord is not intimidated by your desire for things. But I like to draw a distinction between things and stuff. Things and stuff. God is not a genie in a lamp that I rub my Bible 3 times and, Lord, give me this, give me that, and all that. My name is Jimmy, and I want all you can give me, as one preacher says. God is not intimidated by your desire for stuff, but things he knows you need. And what he does know you need is part and parcel of what you have to have in this earth realm to fulfill your assignment. I want us to get used to that word assignment. I don't want us to ever neglect why we're here. We're here to fulfill an assignment. We're here to complete what God has called us to do. And there are things such as a building. We need a building of our own to worship, which the Lord is about to really miraculously supply. I think one of the things is we're proving that if we can be faithful over a few things, he'll make us rule over many. And I think that that's something that I have to say even during this consecration. If you can be timely, if you can be faithful in your giving, you can be faithful in support of the ministry when you don't have a brick and mortar ministry, then how much more will you be when you do? And I think that a lot of times people forget that. I got to be faithful in all of it. When I have and when I don't have. When I have more than enough and I don't have enough. I got to be faithful. Because again, the principle is faithful over few things, rule over many. So what does God's provision look like? He's not limited. God's provision is exactly what you need to fulfill your assignment. Why we need a building, okay? Let's talk about that. Stick with that for a minute. Because we need a central place to gather for instruction, for encouragement, for fellowship. Those 3 things are vital in community. You got to have instruction. You got to have fellowship. You got to have impartation. All these things are vital, and it's easier to do it under one roof when we're all gathered together in one place. I am thankful for our virtual campus, but it is time for us to see the provision of God so we can really touch lives like it would have it to be. Yes, the power of God can move through the airways. I feel the presence of God talking to you all right now. I just know the Lord doesn't have limitations. He can move. I remember when the old evangelists used to say, touch the TV screen or touch the television as a point of contact. I remember those days. But I also remember those days when we would lay hands on people and pray, which is part of the prerequisite for ministry. Call for the elders of the church, anoint with oil. The prayer of faith will save the sick, and the Lord will raise them up. See, these things are part of the ministry. So provision needs to be, manifested so we can do ministry. So I want you all to begin to develop that mindset. We're not asking God for a bill. We're not asking God for stuff. We're not asking God to meet my grocery list. We're asking the Lord, let us be ready to receive your provision. Because anytime there's delay, setback, hold up, either the devil's involved or we're not ready. The Lord has already given all things pertaining to life and godliness. Do you hear me what I'm saying? The Lord is not interested in withholding anything from us. And this is what I have to say. We have to be faithful and instant, in season and out of season. We got to be faithful. when we have and when we don't have. And you got to be steadfast in the things of God. So before I go, provision looks like this. Everything I need to fulfill my assignment, from A to Z, from Alpha to Omega, from soup to nuts. Everything I require to fulfill my assignment in every way possible, to make God look good, to give him great glory, to give him great honor, and to give him great praise. I, at all times, want to have in my hand what I need, because a Goliath may show up. I hear my sling. My sling is on my side. My shield of faith is right here attached to me. My sword of spirit in the sheath, ready to be taken out. I'm already wearing the helmet of salvation. Already got on the breastplate of righteousness. Loins are girded with truth. My feet are shod with the preparation of the gospel. But all I need to fight and wage this warfare, my cloak of prayer is always attached. But all that I need to effective spiritual warfare and engagement and purpose, okay, in order to do my assignment, that's what the Lord makes sure I have. So I don't want you to limit God or limit yourself or limit any move of the Spirit. Whatever we need, God got it. Whatever we require for assignment, God got it. So please don't think anything is far-fetched. Please don't think anything is just, somebody's wanting the flesh. I have vision because I have assignment. And God has provision for vision because of your assignment. What are you called to do? What do you have that God has spoken over your life? During this time of consecration, believe God for provision and watch him move in your life. I'm driving, gotta go, but I love you all dearly. Day 8, Consecration 2024.